Nigerians watched with disbelief as the Revolution Now convener Omoyele Sowore was horrifically rearrested by the Department of State Services (DSS) at the Federal High Court, Abuja, on Friday, December 6th. This action by the DSS has caused uproar both within and outside Nigeria. Though the presidency has denied any involvement in Sowore's ordeal in the hands of the DSS, the incident of December 6th has led many Nigerians to believe Buhari's administration is mirroring a dictatorship similar to the Sani Abacha regime. Under the Buhari-led administration, journalists have been harassed, arrested, and in some cases detained. According to Amnesty International, 19 journalists have been detained in 2019 alone. They include Omoyele Sowore, Dadiata, Agbajalingo, Jones Abiri, among others. The controversial social media bill and hate speech bill, which had been proposed by the legislature, are also seen as a ploy by the administration to shut down all forms of opposition and anti-government views. The proscription of the Islamic movement in Nigeria (IMN) and the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB) are clear examples of how this government handles opposition views. Several elections in Nigeria have been reportedly marred by irregularities, rigging, and violence, from the Osun 2018 governorship elections to the February and March 2019 general polls, and then the recent Kogi and Bayelsa votes. Observers, both local and international, have criticized the elections as being far from credible. Many fault the president for not instituting electoral reforms to curtail this. The DSS invasion of the Federal High Court in an attempt to arrest Sowore has been described as the utmost disregard for the judiciary by this government. Reports say presiding judge Ijoma Ojukwu had been chased away from court by the DSS agents wielding guns. From the 2016 invasion of judges' residence by the security operatives to the dramatic expulsion of Chief Justice of Nigeria Walter Onnoghen and his replacement with the president's choice Tanko Muhammad, critics believe the continued intimidation of the judiciary has scared its members into passing judgments that only favor this government. With both houses of the National Assembly dominated by members of the president's party, the All Progressive Congress, President Mohammadu Buhari seems to have a hold on the legislature. Unlike in the 8th Assembly headed by the opposition, the People's Democratic Party, there is little or no challenge to policies which favor the president and his party in the 9th Senate. A typical example is the anti-social media bill. This bill had been proposed by Senator Mohammed Musa in the 8th Senate, but failed to scale the first reading. Now, in the 9th Senate, the bill had scaled the second reading before massive public pushback halted its progress. On several occasions, this administration has refused to obey court orders that do not favor it. Sowore remains in DSS custody after the Federal High Court in Abuja granted him bail on different occasions. IMN leader Sheikh Ibrahim Al-Zakzaki is still in custody despite a court order in 2016 to release him. Former National Security Advisor Sambo Dasuki is still locked up even after an appeal court ordered his release in July 2019. The president may not be dressed in military apparel with soldiers parading the streets. However, with flagrant disregard for rule of law, a flawed electoral system, a legislature accused of being rubber-stamped, an emasculated judiciary, clampdown on media and free speech, and other perceived military-style leadership, many now ask, is a